Welcome to Standard Chartered India Money Insights, a podcast series that brings you topical insights and local perspectives on India's markets from the experts.
Hello everyone, welcome to The Week That Was, the weekly podcast that sums up market movement and events from the past week and their implications on asset markets. I'm Michelle Castellino, the host for this week's podcast. Equity markets witnessed a strong sell-off owing to escalating tensions between US, Middle East and Iran. Sensex and Nifty declined by over 3% and over 1.7% respectively. Broader markets also witnessed a decline of over 2.5%. On the sectoral front, realty and banks, which are rate-sensitive sectors, saw declines of close to 6% and 4%. Also, sectors most vulnerable to rising crude oil prices resulting from the war saw sharp declines as auto declined close to 5%, Nifty oil and gas fell close to 4%. Crude oil saw a sharp rally triggered by geopolitical tensions inching over $85 per barrel. Surge in crude oil prices also negatively impacted the bond markets. 10-year G-Sec yields rose to 6.69%. Post-market hours, RBI announced Rs 1 trillion of bond purchases through open market operations to address liquidity concerns. For financial markets today, the main channel of risk remains energy prices via any disruption of crude oil supply. We see three possible scenarios. Our base case is a temporary rise close to $80 per barrel before returning to $60 per barrel, similar to what happened during war in mid-2025. The second scenario is a quick fall in prices, all sides return to the negotiating table quickly. The third scenario is a sustained rise in oil prices above USD 80 per barrel from a prolonged disruption in supply, which would impact both growth and inflation. For India, while crude oil is an important macro variable, India's oil dependency over the past decade has reduced. India's oil imports as a percentage of GDP have declined from 8.5% to 4.8%, resulting from improved efficiency and a shift towards alternative energy sources. While the economy is not immune to global crude fluctuations, the impact on inflation and markets is likely to be limited. As per RBI's paper released in 2025, for every $10 increase in crude oil prices, the impact on GDP is likely to be 15 to 20 basis points, while inflation is likely to inch higher by 20 to 25 basis points, while CAD may widen by around 35 to 50 basis points. This is assuming all other economic variables are held constant, and these numbers indicate to a more manageable impact. India's macro and external variables continue to be robust. A reflating economy amid a supportive monetary and fiscal policy is likely to drive earnings revival. While the INR has seen some weakness since last Friday, foreign exchange reserves remain robust at more than $720 billion, providing a significant buffer. Importantly, India's real effective exchange rate stands at historical low of 91, indicating the rupee continues to stay competitively valued relative to trading partners, which bolsters our export competitiveness and cushions for any external pressures. Further, despite the Middle East being a major trading partner for India, merchandise exports to the region make up only about 2% of India's GDP. Hence, while we expect some near-term volatility in the rupee and stock markets, India remains resilient from a long-term perspective. That's all for this week. Thank you for listening to our podcast. If you found it useful, please like and subscribe. Have a great week ahead.
Thank you for listening to Standard Chartered India Money Insights. Stay tuned for the latest updates and market trends by subscribing to our podcast. For more information, reach out to your Standard Chartered Relationship Manager or visit www.se.com/in.